All right, so yeah, I guess we're back again tonight. My cat is here for all the people who are going to watch this after the fact. Yeah, we got this is Goblin, and interestingly enough, we're going to be killing goblins in this maze. But I would never kill you, buddy, not in a million years. Not unless you had a bunch of tasty meat to grind up, like these guys. But yeah, let's get right to it. So, we're not going to smash the cat, we're going to smash these goblins, and we're going to... we got to add some type of ray cast to their heads so they can actually see us. Right now, they're all just kind of moved to our position. So let's see what we actually have right now. Alrighty. It's going to take a second to load. But we can enter in, and we have our crossbow that we can load up and hit with some hit these goblins with. So it takes a second. If you hit them in the body, it's going to be a sleep dart, and then if you hit them in the head, it should instantly immobilize them. Which that does work out. So we got a little delay on there, and these walls have no collision for us, so we have to fix that. But now that we have these guys stunned or whatever, we're going to have to get another stun animation, but we can hit E, and that picks him up, so we can now throw him into the grinders. So we would have to make our way back through the maze. I forgot which way is out. I guess I could just walk out of the walls for right now. Here, it's over there, this way. Yeah, and then we can throw him into one of these, and he'll be ground up, and those have an animation, and then that will make that specific type of meat that we'll need for the next part of the level. So I guess it was over here. We come through. I guess we have some issues here. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a handle of some sort. We need to fix some issues here too that came in. So we can grab this guy and we'll throw him. We'll see if these work. Okay, yeah, so those work too. And we can do the same thing over here, yeah. So, I mean, let me just try the last one. But yeah, this is the idea, and then I'll probably have these guys running away. Instead of attacking, or maybe they'll just throw fireballs, I'll have the goat guys running up and attacking you. I'm going to give them some type of weapon so they do, some reasonable damage, and then these guys will try to run away while they, I guess the goats infinitely spawn, that way the player has some challenge to it or something. Yeah, so what do I want to do first? I guess we should, let's add one of our goat guys and see what he does if we have the goblins as well. Goatbuddy.tscn, we'll put him in, and then we'll run it, not as a child of that, just as a person of the scene, and we'll duplicate that a couple times. So let's see what all this pathfinding does to our character. Gonna take a second to load with all these models. These models are very high poly as well. They're not low poly, so they're probably going to cause us some issues. So, looks like those guys are all stuck. I'm not sure why that is. They also probably won't respond to this raycast hit. Yeah, they don't have a stunned function. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Do we want the crossbow to be only stun, or do we want the crossbow to be like a kill too? Because then we have to like switch darts back and forth. That might be stupid. Although we can always switch to the what do you call it? Damn, we have a hammer as well to beat these guys with. We can press Q at any time and switch to our hammer, and that will kill the red guys. So maybe for simplicity's sake, we'll keep it that way. And what I want to do is get these guys on some type of patrol so they walk around. I think that will be what we'll do. So let's go to one of these, and I guess I'll make another state called patrol. So we'll say, actually these didn't work at all. So let's get rid of our goblins right now and just make sure our red enemy works, and then we'll start doing that. So we'll just put one of them in, and what is the issue with this guy? Who knows? Let's try it again, see if he can follow us around and attack us. Oh nice, I still have my stream starting soon on the screen. Good. Very professional. Okay, it's loading. So where is our one goat guy? Over here. He is in the chase state. He just does not seem to be chasing us for whatever reason. Oh, there we go. So our goblin worked better, so let's grab our goblin, and I'm just going to grab his chase. Where's that? Right here. Let's do this. We'll grab this one, Control C, and I'm going to go to my, let's see, let's go to the, I guess it was enemy. Let's go to that scene actually, because we're going to have to make a new node. Where are we going? We're going to go node 3D, create, we'll call it eyes. Eyes. There we go. So let's come down here, and in this state, in the chase, we're going to paste that. How's it going, man? So we got that. We don't have the fireball flip in this one, so let's just get rid of this for right now. There we go. So we also need to add this in turn speed. We don't have turn speed yet. We have to Control C. Let's put that up here. Actually, let me go with my goblin and just grab it from whatever that was supposed to be, because that worked pretty well. Control F. Turn speed 2.0, cool. So we'll Control C on that, and then we'll put that to the goat buddy. So let me throw that on there, and let's see if our goat buddy now follows us better in this scene. All right. So the idea is that we'll be chasing down the goblins, and these guys will be running after us. Why is he not running very fast? Or is he stuck in the level geometry or something? It's interesting. So he's facing the exact opposite way. I'm pretty sure I need to turn this guy around. If I go to... Let me close that, close this, close the fireball, mesh only goblin, yes we can close, goat buddy, I gotta go to this armature and spin it around 180 degrees. Actually let me spin this, transform, 180, and so now we should be facing the right direction. And we'll turn his speed up. Maybe his speed was too low. Nav agent, get next path position. Cool. And let me make sure I have a nav agent, right? Control F. Where are you at? And then where are we setting the nav agent? Target position. Cool. So we should be good. Yeah, I don't see any issues here. Let's try it. Let me go back to my 3D scene, and I'm going to spawn this guy little bit above the ground. And then let's also take this ground. We actually don't want that. I want the... where's it at? The floor. I'm going to add a texture to here. So I got to go back to my first scene real quick. I'm going to grab this floor texture that I have. So where is the floor? I need the mesh. This thing right here. Where are you? Platform. Awesome. Let me go to my surface. I'm going to make unique, and then we'll save this as flooring. And we got to save that in our textures. Nice. So then I can go back to here. We'll go surface material override, quick load, and if I type in flooring, yeah, cool. So that looks a little bit better, and then we can change it up maybe a little bit. We might have to scale it or make it triplanar. I'm actually going to make this unique and say save as secondary flooring, and I'll change the material around. Or maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can UV. Let's try that. Do I scale it? Let me keep them all together when I scale it. Okay, yeah, that's a bit more what I'm looking for. Cool. So, there we go. That should look a little better. Yeah, and cool. Let's see if this guy follows us. All right. So it's weird that he's not chasing after us. He is facing the correct position though. And of course we can't hit him because he doesn't have the stunned group. So we're gonna have to either make another group, which we probably will. I'll say if raycast dot get collider dot is in group. Group, and the group is, we'll call it goats. Why not? Goats, and if he's in the group, we'll just print hit the goat. And I think what we should do is just take off a little bit of HP from the goat. So we'll just say, we'll grab this right here. The designing, I would honestly just try and start making something you want to make. And when you get stuck, you can like look up stuff or go to ChatGPT. But if you're like, I want to make a Zelda-like or whatever, or a Souls-like or whatever, I would just try and do it. It's better to just start than to like try and sit there and figure it out forever, I think. Oh, I don't know. That's the hard part. So raycast.get collider, and we're gonna call this take damage. Spelled correctly. And do we have that on our goat buddy? Control F. Take damage. There we go. I guess we don't. Okay, yeah, we do have that, and we tell it how much damage. Awesome. So, yeah, I guess we can come back to here, and we'll put maybe 10. 10 damage. There we go. Cool. Nice. So, what else do we want to do? Oh, how's it going, Bob Newman? Cool. So we can hit the goat now. Let's go to our goat buddy, and we'll add him to the goats group instead of enemies. And then I have to go to the player, and I think I have to change some stuff. How are we checking for damage when we hit with our... take a look. Whatever, it doesn't matter right now. We'll see if it works. We also need to figure out why he's not moving at all. What is his speed at? Speed 0.5. Let's go 50. Oh, nice. RPG, RPG in a box. That's pretty sweet. I actually think I did see some ads for that. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. I've been thinking about making an add-on for Godot. I just don't really know what I would make, but I want to make one just to say that I did. So I had this thing at one point. It was called Godot. I made a video about it on my channel, but it would take a 3D model and then make sprites of it from every angle, so you could like quickly prototype stuff. Okay, so yeah, he will follow me. He's just really slow. And he will turn to face me, and he will punch me. He's a bad guy. So now we can shoot him, and I think 3 shots will kill him, but his he doesn't have head collision, so we're gonna have to add a head or something. And yeah, the arrow is not what's actually hitting him. I have a ray cast shooting out of my camera, so it's a little deceptive right now. We need to fix that for sure. But I also have this hammer that we can swing. We should be able to hit him with that. And once he's hit, he dies. So we'll have to make some type of fire for when he disappears. But yeah, I guess I'll have some of those guys running around. I'm going to have the goblin like just making rounds kind of around here. And then when you come in to try and kill him, he's going to make a run for it. So the other like devil guys will be the ones trying to punch you straight up. He might throw some... The goblin will probably throw some fireballs, but he's not going to be like a brute force type dude. And then, yeah, I got to add one other type of enemy, probably make that one a little bit tougher. I saw in Make Human they have like a werewolf model, so I might use that. But the problem is I can't figure out how to get it from the community tab. There's no like models tab after you get them, so I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is, I guess, make a new function to have these guys patrol, which is not too complicated. I guess what I'll do is just make some points here. I'll make like 1 point, 1 point. I'll make these nodes kind of around the floor, and then I'll just have them on different, like path 1, path 2, and path 3. And then I'll just, I'm gonna try and code it so I can like assign the goblin to that path, and he'll like go there if he's not being chased or something. So yeah, let's try and do that. So let me get a bird's eye view real quick. We'll go here and close this. So let me go here and I'll add an area 3D. Not an area 3D. They used to have position 3D, but I think they got rid of it, so now it's just a node. And I'm going to call this one, we'll call this path A. And I'll make 4 nodes here. Create, and I'll call this position 1. And then I'll just control D. So we'll have these, and then path A, we can leave this, we can pretty much leave it where it is, but I'm going to drag it into the center over here. And then, actually, you know what, I think I'm going to leave path A exactly where it is, and we'll just move these positions right here. So we'll move we'll move the first position here, the second will be like right here, the third will be down here, and the fourth will be right there. So I'm envisioning him just walking around this thing over and over again, looping through these paths. So we'll go to our goat buddy. I guess we'll do it on the... Should we do it on the goblin or goat buddy first? It really doesn't matter. We're going to have to do it on both, and we'll just copy and paste it anyway. So I guess we'll have a patrol. So we'll add another state for patrol. And then we'll just say if, I'm just going to copy and paste. This basically checks if it's just moving into this state. So if we're just switching to this state from another one, we're going to do some logic. And what we're basically going to do is do the same thing that we're doing here in the chase state, except for we're just moving around positions instead of that. So let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to check if we're within distance of one of these nodes. I'm just trying to think this through. So I guess we'll always return to node 1. If we get off this path, we're just going to say find your way back to node 1. If we go into this state, we'll always go back to node 1. That's going to be my go-to. And then once we go to that one, we'll go to 2, 3, and 4. That way they're always in that same path. And that'll make it easier. So what I can do is just once we get within a certain range of what this is, like where it is, we'll just go to the next one. So I'll start coding that now and stop talking about coding it. So let me grab this. We actually don't need all that. I just need this right here. And oh damn, do we have a walk? Because we could probably use a walk. I don't think we got a walk though. Animation. No, we don't. Maybe I'll make him stop for a second. But so we're on patrol. We're going to be running the entire time. Great. Maybe I'll lower his speed so it's not so fast, because that was hella fast. We'll just take him to like a 3. Maybe a 5. 10 times slower than he was. Cool. So we just need to change the target position that we're aiming at. So this is going to be the current path, current path node, and we'll have to set that up here. So we'll do an onReady current path node, and we'll set it equal to null to begin with. Actually, no, it should equal the first point. So let's actually make an array of the points. So onReady var path array, and I need to fix that down there, equals, and we'll just make it a string, and then I'll go down there and fix that. Let me add this little var. So cool, and I'll just set this equal to null for now. And what I'm actually going to do is make this an array, and the array will be containing the oh yeah, well, I hope everything goes well for the hurricane. Yeah. I remember Hurricane Katrina when I was a kid, and I wasn't in like that area, but I remember getting hit with the after effect, then watching everything on the TV and being like, damn, I didn't know hurricanes were that bad. But yeah, luckily where I'm at, we don't have a lot of them. But yeah, I hope everything goes well. Okay, so we got a path array. We're going to have the... Oh man, we would need to get the... Yeah, we're going to have to communicate with our game manager somehow. So let's do that. Nice. So on the ready function, we're going to say game manager dot get path assignment. Cool. And I guess we'll pass in our self. Gonna be kind of weird, but I think we'll just stick with me here. So the game manager, this starts up whenever we load the game, and then whenever our enemy loads in, it's going to tell the game manager that we need to get our path assignment. So I need to go to our level as well and tell it that we're going to have a path assignment. So I'll have this get path assignment, and we're passing in our node. And so we will send back our nodes. We're going to have path. We'll say node dot receive assignments, and then we'll pass in our path assignment. How's it going? path assignments. So I need to make an onReady var for that too. onReady var path assignment. If I can spell correctly for a single second. What am I doing? I am making a video game with a Godot engine. What we're doing right now is getting these goblins that we're spawning into this scene, these little goat people, to follow around in 4 dots over here. So basically a patrolling action. So we're scripting that in right now. So the idea is we get our path assignment, and that is going to be sent from our scene, the goblin smashing area, because we need to get access to this. So I guess we can put a script on the area, or we could put we could basically put a script on the path. I think that's a better thing to do. Let's do that. And this will send our game manager basically its nodes, and then we can get our position that way. So we'll just we'll say func ready, and I think we just need to make sure that our enemies are lower than our path. I mean, our path is lower than our enemy, so we want this to send first, and then our enemy to send next. And I think Godot loads from the bottom down, from the bottom up, I believe. I could be wrong. But so we got ready. We're doing, yeah, we're gonna say game manager dot initialize. Damn, I cannot spell. Initialize. That's it, right? Initialize. What are we gonna call it? Initialize paths, and then we'll send ourself. So then we'll go to our game manager and code that in. Let me grab this function right here. Nice. So where's our game manager? Oh, I'm being stupid. We'll go here. We'll then put another func in right there. Initialize paths, and we're passing in the node. So we can say node dot get children, and we can actually set that equal to our path assignment. So that should basically bring back a list of all of the positions, basically the nodes that are in there. So let's get rid of that. It should be assignment. Just to go through this really quickly, this will send our game manager our positions right here. Our game manager will then send that to our goat buddy. It'll say get path assignment. We'll send in ourself, and then it will send back another function to our goat guy that will receive the path assignment. So we will then go back to our goat buddy. We'll go func. Throw that in there, and we'll start coding away. Oh, how's it going, Bunny Rabbit? So path assignment. What do we want to do here? Damn. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so the path assignment is a list of all the nodes, and we need to go through them. So all I have to do is just set this equal to something right now, and we wanted to set it equal to what were we gonna call that? I guess we'll call it onReady var assignment equals empty list, and then here we'll say assignment equals path assignment. Cool. I feel like I'm spelling this word wrong, but it's too late. It's already happened. So then we can go here, and if we're in the patrol state, we want to go to so target position. This is where we're finding our player's position. And what we want to do is go to assignment dot I guess the first one 0 assignment dot count. We'll make a count dot position. Yeah, so that should first we'll have to make a count variable. Actually, I'm going to call it index. That's probably a better way to say it. We'll say path index. And we have a lot of variables going on here. So let's control C, grab that, and we'll say at on ready var path index equals 0. And basically, whenever the path index equals 0, roll it. We will when it equals 3, we'll roll it back to 0. Path index, awesome. We set the target position. We can just say target position here. So we might even get rid of that variable. Cool. So if the distance to our target position is less than 5, then what we will do is instead of moving to the next state, we're going to increase our... we're going to stay idle for a second. We're going to have to run through that animation. So we're going to say next state equals pause. So we'll just like pause where we're at, because most of the enemies do that in games where they kind of pause for a second. So we'll add a pause right here. And I guess what we'll do is just play maybe some variation of, let me grab this. We'll just play a little animation, and once that animation is done, then we will move back to our patrol state. We're going to need that because we need to advance to the next one, and we need some type of movement mechanism to advance it. You know, just think about big spinning wheels in your head, and it makes a lot of sense. But so what animation do we want to put in here? Goat buddy animation. Do we have like idle? I think, yeah, we'll just do the idle, and we got to take it off that. It's 12.2 seconds. Let's turn it down to like 5 seconds. There we go. So he'll just kind of stand like that for about 5 seconds, then he'll go back to patrolling. So I think that's the way we're going to do it. And we got to take it off repeat, otherwise he won't move to the next state after that one finishes. So let's come down here. And we'll say once that animation idle finishes, you want to go back to your patrol. So we'll say next state equals patrol. And we can even go here and say path index plus equals 1. Well, we'll say if path index equals, so we have 0, 1, 2, 3, so 3 slots, so it's going to go, if it is the number 3, we need to reset it to 0, right? So if it equals 3, equals 3, path index equals 0. And then we'll say else, we'll just increase it by 1. Path index plus equals 1. So there we go, and then we'll set the next state equal to patrol. So that should move us all around and stop on the nodes for a second. Let's see if that works. We also need to do some other stuff. Well, not really, because we're setting all we're really doing is setting the target position. Everything else should be different. If the difference is here, oh, we're in the chase one. We don't need to change that one. We need to change this. Yeah. Oh, we're still looking at the player, so we need to look at the target position. Target position. Is that one even assigned? No, we don't have it assigned here. So it's in this loop. Oh, target pause. I was like, what the fuck? It should be assigned. So we just need to get rid of that. And then, yeah, that should be good to go. Nice. Let's try that. And we're going to have to set it equal to patrol. And it's going to have to move there on its own. So we'll just go to Let's see, what do we want to do? Once it spawns, we're going to set it equal to patrol. So he shouldn't follow us at all. He should just go for those 4 little loops. Let's see if it works. Alright, so invalid index 0 on base nil, so path index assignment. I guess we didn't get a good value on that, so I probably didn't do something right. So let's see where we're getting receive assignment. Are we getting a path assignment? Let's print this. Path. Let me do that. Print. Well, path assignment. Sorry, path assignment on goat guy. Cool. Let's do that. And then let's go to game manager real quick, and we'll print out. I'm going to go here and print paths initialized on GM. And then, yeah. Cool. I think that should be good. Let's try that again. And we might have to move the way in which these are loaded. That might be an issue. Alright, he'll probably freeze up. Yeah. Cool. So what do we get? Paths initialized on GM, path assignment on goat guy null. So we're not getting anything back. So let me just try a quick fix here. What if I drag my path above my enemy? Does that mean that this is going to load first and we'll now get a better result or a different error? I'm pretty interested. Cool. So yeah, I figured it probably still wouldn't work. Oh, positon. We can't be doing that. We need position. So maybe I just had it incorrect and they load the opposite of how I was thinking on the tree. So yeah, don't look at me for tutorials anymore, I guess. I don't know. The loading system always confused me anyway. But alright, let's see. Can you move to your position? So it looks like he is going for it. But it looks like he's also having some issues. Let me increase his speed a little bit. That way we don't have to watch him struggle like that. Let's go 20. Let's see what you do. Oh, you know what? I think instead of setting the well, we set the target position, nav agent, get next path position. That's the chase, that's right. So we come down here, we're in the pause. So that looks good. My game right now is in a state of disarray, is what I what I would call it. So it's what we're trying to do here is we have this one scene. We got that. We're going to be cooking here. We have a lot of stuff in here. We got some burgers, some dogs. We have this to defrost stuff and this to cook. And then we can see an order on the screen and fill it out. We have these pipes over here. And the idea is it is a two-part where you have to come in here, kill these goblins, and then throw them into these smashing machines. That'll be part A of the level, and then part B of the level is to cook the goblins you just smashed on the stove over here, get the orders right, and feed it to the demons using this this bell and this hook claw setup we got. So there'll also be like some level upgrade systems and stuff, and it'll be free on my itch. With the whole Godot project, it's more of a tutorial thing. So that's the state of the game, is that we're doing stuff as fast as possible. We're trying to make this goblin right here follow a path so he can patrol. Actually, he's a goat guy, so he's going to be defending the goblins, but he's going to be patrolling this little area, and we got to make him get there. And he's not cooperating. If that sums up much. So. Well, I mean, he's trying. He's getting there. I think I need to make the space between the walls a little bigger. Yeah, because he's like... There we go. So he's at that one position. He should... I guess he's never getting within 5 units, so we need to make that a little bit closer. So we'll go to the goat buddy. We need to... Where is it? If... position dot distance to target position is less than, let's do 15 maybe, and then we'll give that a shot. You should go into the pause. The pause should play the... Oh, we didn't do anything here. We need to say idle. So maybe he did go into there and it just didn't change over. Let's try that. I bet it did, because 5 worked on the other one, so there's no reason it shouldn't work here. So we'll try that. I feel good about this. Come on, you can do it. Oh, if I shoot him, it'll mess up his animations. I gotta wait till he gets over there. I also can walk through the walls because I haven't added collision to these yet. So he should go right here and do his little idle animation, and then he should move to the one behind him. Yep. And then do a little idle animation, and he should move down there. Okay. Then after we go here, he should move over there. And let's see, does he return back to his normal position? Yeah, I think it's gonna work. So then he goes over there. Nice, so we have a patrolling guy right here, and what I could do is I could change his idle animation to move his head more, and then we could put a raycast on his head so he looks like left and right, and then he's like scanning the room for, you know, players. So, yeah. And I just kind of have to code a little more stuff where it's like, you know, which goblin is getting which path, but this is like the basic way to do some path finding there. So, I gotta take a quick bathroom break, and I'm just gonna leave this guy running around on the screen for everyone's enjoyment. Because he is, you know, eternally bound to do so. So I will be right back. Let me put some text. Where is my text? There we go. BRB. BRB. 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm almost back, just doing some stupid shit, but yeah. So, let's move this. So how can we make this a little bit better? I think one thing we need to do is to add more, we need to add more like padding around these walls. I can't remember how to do it, but I'm pretty sure I'll figure out the setting. But yeah, you can basically add more padding to these so that the guy doesn't run like, you know, right into the wall like this. He runs more in the center of it, which will be one thing to do. We also need to make sure that we can assign multiple goblins to different paths and different positions. And then we need to attach a raycast to their face so they're like actually looking around when they're in this idle animation. So let's go ahead and do that. I guess we'll do the raycast first because that'll be the easiest. And then we can make sure it changes into the chase state too. So that'll be cool. Enemy, let's go to the skeleton. We're going to attach a bone attachment to the skeleton. Where are you at? Bone attachment 3D. We'll attach it to the, I guess the head? Yeah. Might as well put it on the head, and then we can just say raycast 3D. I think we're gonna go zero this out and say like negative. Let's go what, like negative 20 or something. Maybe negative 200. Let's see how far that gets us. Oh, okay, so it's in the wrong direction. So let's just go 200 that way. We just need it facing the way that our guy should be looking. I guess it is rotating with the head as well, so that's why it looks so weird. But you can see on the idle animation it should move with like how the head is kind of positioned. So let me move to another one that's got more head movement. So here, yeah, you can see it like goes all over, and we would probably rotate it more up. But it's not really going to be used in that animation. We're just going to use it in, I guess, this one more. Or it will be used, kind of. Well, I mean, we could have multiple raycast as well. But basically what I would do is, if I were going to do this like in a better way, I would align it with eyes like this. And then I would make the... I probably will do this. I will edit the animation so the head like moves back and forth like this. Head moves back and forth like this, scanning the room. Am I making... I've been playing a lot of... actually, I've been playing Call of Duty Zombies for Modern Warfare 3. And then I've been playing Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain. Those are some of my favorite games. So... also, I play some Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything. I play a little bit of everything. Big Souls fan. So this is going to collide with the player. Awesome. Oh, no, we just want it to collide with... where is player? We have player raycast, but we don't have an actual player. Oh, there we go. Player. There we go. So, that's the only thing it's going to collide with. We'll keep the distance on it pretty short for right now, just for testing purposes. And I'm going to call this VisionCast. VisionCast 64. The console that never was. And we'll just check that. So if we're in the... I guess if we're in the pause or patrol state, we'll check it. So we'll come down here and we'll say if raycast, if VisionCast, if where is it at? I just made it. Oh, there it is. VisionCast is colliding. We'll say. Let's do another check if VisionCast dot collider dot get collider dot is in group Gorp is in group. There we go. Perfect. Is in group, and what group is it going to be in? It'll be in player. Then we want to transition into the chase state. So we'll say next state equals chase. Cahase, chase. There we go. Let's see if that works. So it'll work in the idle, so if we're just peering around. We also have to put it in the patrol state. We'll put it up here. Get out of here. I actually have Kenshi downloaded on Steam, but I didn't get into it. I started playing Fallout 2 about the same time, so I started like playing that more. I was gonna go back and visit it, but it seems like there's a big learning curve, so I was like, I gotta have like time to do this. I saw oh man, who's that guy? Seth Tezenek or whatever. His video on it. It was pretty funny. So what do we want to do here? Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess I'll have to check it out if you guys say it's cool. So that should work. Let's go and try it out. Oh, Modern Warfare 3. I didn't even see that, but yeah. Hell yeah, that game rocks. That was the game I used to play like every day with my stepbrother when I was getting like super drunk all the time. Yeah. Let me see. Is he going to where he should be? There we go. So, he should see us when we come over this way. He should turn and see us and then start chasing us. Oh, that's right. He's going to turn that way. So let's get in front of him here, and he should see us. So yeah, now he's chasing us. So, you know what? Let's do an exclamation point over his head. So we'll have to do some type of discovery state where he's like, wah, wah, Bobby? Yeah. Nice. So let's, am I just going to use a big exclamation point, or am I going to download one? I'll make one. I'll go to GIMP, exclamation points. We'll just fucking file, open. Oh, we want to make a new one. File, new. We'll go 500 by 500 by 500. We'll do this. We'll kind of make it stylized. So maybe I'll just do, let's see if we can do like a blood stain here. Let's make this transparent. I have no idea how this is going to look. Probably awful, but I just want to try it out. The learning curve isn't that big, but once it clicks, it's one of the best games ever made. Yeah, I guess I'll have to check it out then. I gotta make an alpha channel here. We'll do that, and then so this is the idea. We'll make a red, just kind of like a bloody red, and then we'll make this a little bit smaller. So my neighbors are blasting some fucking music right now. I should do something about that. No, they stopped. Good. Alright, so we have that down there, and then I'm going to kind of expand it up here like this. And there we go. So like an exclamation point. Maybe get rid. I think I went a little too heavy right there. Perfect. So we'll have this just appear over their head. Did I design the characters? Kind of. I went to this this thing called Make Human, and then I just like made character models in there, and then exported them to Blender and manipulated them a little bit. So no, I wouldn't say that like I made them from scratch. They're all kind of like these devil horns. I didn't make them. I put them on the guy, and then same with the hoofs. Like I put them on them from like a character creator, and then we went to Mixamo for the animations. So what did I just do? We got the exclamation point. Let's export it. I don't know why I tried to copy and paste it. That's so stupid. So file, export as. We got to go to horror cooking textures. We'll call this exclamation. I don't know if that's the right way to spell it. Point. I also don't know if that's the right way to spell point. Cool, nice. There we go. And then we'll add a sprite on this guy. So we'll go to the plus sign, a sprite-a-rooney, and we'll add in that 500 by 500 exclamation point, exclamation point. And I want it to always face the player, so I think if I go to flags, I can set it to Y billboard. So it'll basically be like this. So that'll be cool, and we gotta go, I guess, get some type of alert sound. What are we gonna use? Let's go get the trademarked Metal Gear Solid sound. Now let's. I have some sound effects, so I'm sure one of them will work. I actually got some. We got a bing. What is a bing? I guess. Yeah, I mean that could work, dude. What is a pickup? What does that sound like? Okay, I already have that one used. Fire explosion. Cool, I can actually use that for the fireballs. We got some water. Let me go back. I can actually use I can use some voice clips. Let me take a minute. Open this up. So if I go to my documents, I go to Barbara's Gate. I'm making another video game with some lolcows, so I have like voice clips from them, and then I have some. Oh man, don't I have like common sound files somewhere in here? Oh, Godot project. There we go. Common sounds, and then I think I have like some clicks and stuff. So we have like that sound. Damn, what else do we have? We have a smack. I guess we'll take that one. I'm gonna grab this one while we're here. I guess we got a knife slice. What does that sound like? Yeah, we'll grab that. So we'll grab both these knife slices. I'm gonna grab this smack. I know it's not what we came here for. We're gonna grab a footstep. And yeah, that'll be good. So let me copy these and bring them in if I didn't already do that. So then we'll go back to the horror cooking right here, sound effects, paste. Let's skip these 3 files. Cool. So I only brought in 1, so I already had those 2. Damn. So I guess I really didn't have as many sound effects as I thought I did. Let me go back. Well, I have like audio. Hold on. Barbara's Gate, and then we go to Ethan Ralph. Let's see. It's not here. It's Godot project. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do it right now. But we go back, I guess we can use we'll just use the Bing for right now. The Bing will do it. So what are we going to do? Audio Stream Player 3D. We'll put it in right there. And I'll get some funny voice clips for this guy. I had some funny voice clips. There was just some great ones from him the other day when he was drunk on stream. But it would take me forever to find them, and I'm not going to bore you guys. So we need to play this whenever we are detected, whenever we hit that shit. So if we do that, where is that at? Oh my god. You can't be up there because that's where the power button is. God, I can't. Ugh. Stupid cat. Alright, so in the patrol we're checking our raycast. Where is the raycast that we're checking? Right here, perfect. So it's in the group player. We're gonna play that sound. Audio stream player 3D dot play, and we're gonna set that stream as well. So dot stream equals load, and what are we gonna load? It's the Bing right there. My desktop, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there. You just gotta keep piling it up. I have 3 monitors and all of them are full of shit. And the problem is I made a bunch of like Blender files with videos and stuff, and I like those videos, but they haven't been rendered yet, so I can't move anything. So it's like, it's a curse. It's locked in forever. There's nothing I can do about it. So we'll just put this down here as well, so that we're playing the audio, and we also need to display the exclamation point. So I guess we'll just go to, we can just hide and play it right now. So I'm going to name this discovery. We'll just call it exclamation point. Exclamation point. There we go, and we'll just hide and show it. So we'll hide it by default, and then in here we'll just we'll show it. Yeah, how should we do that? I guess we should make another state right here. That's what I'm going to do. We'll call this discover, and what we'll do is we'll put some of that logic into here, and that'll make it easier. So because we're going to add another animation, and we're going to have to play that animation, so I'm going to make a discover animation, and we'll just make it in Godot and see how that looks. It'll probably look awful, but it'll be fine. And then we'll move this down here, and this as well. Well, no, we'll just move this for now down to this. That way it's only playing it one time, because that would have probably played it a bunch of times, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But, okay, audio stream, mixed use of indentations and tabs. What? There we go. Cool. So we also want to say next state equals chase. No, we don't want to do that. Once the discover animation is done, we want to move. So we're going to have to go here and do discover, and that will bring us to the chase state. So next state equals chase. So there we go. Cool. Nice. So instead of doing pause here, we're going to do discover, and we're also going to do that up here. So if he sees us, we're going to go to the discover state instead of the chase state, and the discover state is going to display our icon. So we'll say, what was it called? Exclamation points. Exclamation point dot show. And then once we move to the chase state, we can close that out and not show it anymore. So if we're in the chase, we can just do this and say hide instead of show. So that should work for now. We should hear a bing, and he should move towards us and be cool. Yeah. Yeah, my cat is for real, like, just messing everything up. And then he goes and sleeps in the corner, like he didn't do anything. He'll, like, be ripping cords out of the wall, be trying to lick the electrical outlets, just, like, all a bunch of crazy stuff, and then I'll just be like, no, I didn't do nothing. Alright, I'm gonna let him get there. Might take him a second. But yeah, now that he's here, let's cross his path. So yeah, and then, oh, damn. So yeah, we didn't consider that. I guess he didn't change. Oh, that's right, because we don't have a discover state. So we don't have a discover animation, so he doesn't know what to do. So let's go to, where's it at? Our enemy, our goat buddy, and we'll go to the animation player, and we'll, I guess we'll go to idle. Let's just go, not that, we'll go to duplicate, and we'll name this one discover. Just like that. And I'll go to 3D, and I guess we'll be here, and I'll just turn this down. For right now, I'm just going to take it down to like 1 second, so he's just here for like 1 second seeing us, and then he starts chasing us. That makes more sense. Cool. I was going to change his arms, but I guess I'll just do that in Blender. There's no point to making a crappy animation here and then having to remake it in Blender anyway. So that'll be what we'll do. He'll go into the discover state, and then he'll start following us, and I think that should be okay. He shouldn't keep discovering us because we'll be in the chase state, and he won't discover us there because there's no way to... our raycast isn't checking for collision there. So let's try that. Yeah. Okay, let's just interrupt his path right here. Excuse me. So yeah, now he starts following us. So nice. And cool. So that's working pretty good. I like the way that that's going. And then if he gets too close, he'll try to punch us. We need to speed that animation up a little bit. So next state equals punch, and we do the punch. And what I'm going to do here is actually say anim player dot what is it? Speed scale, and let's set that equal to like 4.0. And once that finishes, I'm going to come down here to the animation player, and once we finish the punch, I'll make sure to return it back to 1.0. So we're just going to make it 4 times faster, so he's going to punch a little bit faster. That should, should make him more of a threat, and then we'll make him a little bit faster too. I'll have to get a walking animation for him, and then the navigation region 3D. Let's we need to change that up a little bit. So cells, I think we need to make them a little bit bigger, right? Yeah. Let's go. Let's just do 5. We can keep the height the same and the radius on the agents. Actually, I think we can keep that the same. And then if I do the radius on the agents to be bigger, so we'll turn this to like something noticeably bigger, like 5. Let's see what they do then. I think that should make them go a little bit further around the corners and not run into the walls so much. So, alrighty, Rooney. Let's see how that goes. I think that did the exact opposite of what I was looking for. Looks like he's... Well, he is going faster, but, so there we go. Now he should be turning around to face us. He sees us, and he should be coming. And then if he punches, it's pretty fast. So he can actually, drain our health. So now he's an actual threat, because he will keep punching us right in the dick. That's great. That's perfect. And then can we still hit him? It looks like my raycast did not hit him. Oh, we can hit him. Nice. I just need to make the arrow follow the raycast a little better. And then can our hammer still hit him? We cannot. Oh no. I forgot to change the collision on that. So there we go. We killed him finally. So we have a patrolling enemy. That's good. A patrolling enemy, and then we'll basically have the opposite one with the goblin. I think the goblin, whenever you come near it, it's going to run away from you and shoot fireballs instead of running at you. So we'll have to code that. Um, cool. What else do I want to do tonight? I'm trying to think. I maybe wanted to do some like visual stuff. I wanted to put like a roof over this, like the one I had over the other one. So let's just try a box. Mesh instance 3D. I'll go mesh here. We'll make it I guess a new box mesh. Why not? Let me throw on some music. It was supposed to be playing the whole time, but it was not. So then we'll bring this up. What am I doing? We'll bring that up. Let me go to a new standard material. Actually, we're going to quick load. I guess, do we have the tread plate? I might have to save that. So let me grab this right here. I'm going to make this one, make unique, and then we'll save as tread plate. Tread plate. That material. Nice. So then I'll just go back to my mesh instance. I'm going to call this roof. And we'll add our quick load tread plate. So now we have that going for us. Let me make it bigger. So on the X, we're probably going to go, what, like 300? 3,000. Oh, that's way too big. 300, and we'll do 300. So cool, we need to make it a little bit bigger than that. So what, like 500? Yeah. Cool. And we can bring it down. I guess, you know what, we'll just put it like right here. I want to see what it looks like right on top. Might look pretty stupid. Probably pretty claustrophobic. Yeah, but let's also go here and we'll change the, I'm going to go to UV and we'll scale it so it's, yeah, I'm using Artlist. So their music's alright. It's just, you know, kind of repetitive, but this is the best they have to offer. They have like some metal and stuff, but it's all like hipster metal. It's not like, I don't know, cool people metal. Nice. So we have that right there. But it's not very well lit. And this is pretty claustrophobic. So there's our guy. We also need to start making collision for all these walls. Yeah, and what would happen if I took off some of the... So this is a environment that we have. Do I have a light on here? Directional light. I'm just going to turn this off. Let's see what it looks like then. It'll probably be pretty dark, right? I do have a light attached to the character. And then Artlist likes to stop all the time. It's just like, no, I'll just stop, even though you're on a playlist. Alright. Yeah, so it's pretty darn dark. Oh, shit. It'll take him a while to go all the way around. Oh, shit, no, it won't. Bam, there we go. And we can hit him again. One more time. How much did it take to kill this guy? I don't even know if, can you guys even see this? It's probably way too dark. But yeah, we have that. So... yeah, I mean, that adds more to the scene. Cool people metal, you know, like Megadeth. They, I don't know, that's pretty cheesy. I guess I like cheesy metal. I like Megadeth and stuff, but like, Artlist, the metal they have on there, it'll just be like, I don't know. It's just, it sounds like a hipster cowboy wrote it. It's like everything's hitting the wah pedal way too hard. And it's like, it's like a mix between the Black Eyed Keys, or no, not the Black Keys, and it's like a mix between the Black Keys and Disturbed, and it's just like that's not. It doesn't fulfill any niche at all. Like, you know, those bands separately are pretty decent, but you combine them and you make just like utter garbage. So no, Goblin. Ugh, fucking cat. You can't be up there, dude. You're gonna ruin something. Yeah, alright. So, what are we doing? I completely got distracted. We were in here. Oh, I was going to my player. I'm going to make this light attachment much brighter. So the spotlight, we're going to make it, let's make it 100. Like that. We'll make it wider, and then we'll go to the energy and make it like 16. And we might end up putting a, if I put a projector on it, what would happen? Where is, like, I thought I had some, I guess it would, I don't know. Right now, we'll just see what happens here. Goblin, get away from there. Alright. Let me slam down some fucking water. Alright, so this is more what I was looking for. So this is going pretty good. Nice. I think I'm gonna have to call it for tonight pretty soon. Yeah, I actually saw the like Seth Tezenich, the whatever guy. He did his thing on there. I saw it, and then I saw a bunch of people recommended it. I was playing like Fallout 2 at the time, so it was kind of a similar like top-down type deal. But yeah, I just thought it was cool. But I haven't really played it. I played like 15 minutes of it, and then I was like, I can't really get into this right now because I'm doing too much shit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it for tonight for this stream, and I'll be back tomorrow to do more stuff. I just got to go and do some chores and shit. But later, everybody have a good one. I think we made some good progress tonight, and I'll be back.